2, 1, go!
Qualification 29 underway here, and Mean Machine seems to have beaten Swarm to the punch, having gotten a little bit closer than Swarm. Whole volley of shots going up and in for that carbon fiber robot. A lot of shots also going in for Sasquatch. Looks like 1359 trying to line up with their tower. Will they be able to get it here? Will their robot pull up in time? And not quite. Looks like they've A-stopped their robot, unfortunately. 87 to 47, 40 points separating these two alliances. The Red Alliance leading out of the autonomous period, which means it's the Blue Alliance who gets to have the first uninterrupted cycle of hub scoring. A little bit of an impact between Red Alliance robots on the neutral zone. Mean Machine filling up their robot, sending some fuel over to the other side of the field. Swarm on the Blue Alliance trying to score some fuel into their hub. And it looks like some of our field pieces having fallen off the side of the field. But our field crew will fix that after the match. And 749, Control V shooting in some last-second shots before switching over to the red side of the field. Now Red Alliance up on the Blue Alliance here. Lots of shots up and in for 2471 Team Mean Machine. Absolutely loading that hub full of fuel, but a lot of that fuel also going off of the back. Scalawags into the center of the field and trying to bring back some fuel for their alliance. But if we go over to the Blue Alliance, 749, Control V, lining up for another volley of shots up into their hub. Currently not a lot of fuel for that Blue Alliance to play with, though. Swarm getting defended by Sasquatch on the blue side of the field. Lots of those shots going off into the distance, but also a lot of the shots going in. And Sasquatch has decided there's a lot of fuel that they could eat up and bring over to their own alliance. They swerve through the trench and line up with their hub for sending a volley up and in alongside their alliance partners. Mean Machine, 1359, now joining the red side of the field. They might be trying to play counter defense against Skynet, who's just gotten themselves onto the trench. Mean Machine trying to grab some fuel from behind the tower, and it's now the endgame period. Scalawags. Climber looks like it's up in the air. Will they be able to get up off of the ground right here at the end of the match? Preliminary scores right now, 231 to 131, 100 points between these two alliances. So at this point, 1359 is just flexing, and they are up off of the ground pretty considerably. 7 seconds left in this match. Last second shots going up for Mean Machine and Sasquatch and Swarm on the other side of the field. That is the end of the match. Preliminary score is 258 to 162 in favor of the Roars. The Red Alliance. $270 to 175 in favor of that Red Alliance. And something I also missed, Skynet on the blue side of the field getting themselves up off of the ground at the end of the match. Both alliances taking home 10 points in tower points for ranking points.